and a very warm welcome to each and every one of you. I'm Dr. Rashmi, and it is a true privilege to be here with you today. I want to speak directly to the men in our community, particularly those of you who have journeyed past 60. I want to talk about something very real, something that often goes unmentioned, or is dismissed as an inevitable part of getting older. It's that slow creeping fog that can settle in. You wake up in the morning, and even after what felt like a decent night's sleep, there's a profound sense of fatigue deep in your bones. The mental sharpness you once took for granted feels buffered. The drive, the spark, the inner fire that defines so much of your life, it feels like the volume has been slowly, almost imperceptibly turned down. And perhaps, most personally, that confidence you carry into all aspects of your life, including the intimate ones, feels less certain. If any of this resonates with you, please know you are not alone. And more importantly, this is not a mandatory sentence of aging. Today, we are going to bypass the confusing world of expensive supplements, hormonal therapies, and quick-fix promises. Instead, we're going to turn our attention to the profound, scientifically validated power of one simple, humble, and, frankly, overlooked food. A single nut that, when incorporated into your daily life with intention, could be the key to flipping the switch on your energy, your vitality, and your confidence. By the time we finish our conversation today, you will not only understand the incredible science behind why this nut is so uniquely suited to the male body as it matures, but you will also have a precise, actionable plan to make it work for you. We'll also uncover the single most common mistake men make that can sabotage these benefits entirely. This is more than a nutrition lesson. It is an invitation to reclaim a part of yourself you may have thought was gone for good. So if you believe your best days are not behind you and you're ready to invest in your vitality, do me a small favor and tap that like button. It truly helps this vital information reach more men who need to hear it. And if you haven't yet, I warmly invite you to subscribe and ring the bell. You are a valued member of this health-conscious family. Now, let's begin. The overlooked evidence, when science points to the pantry. As a physician, I'm trained to be rigorously analytical. I need to see robust, peer-reviewed, human clinical data before I make a recommendation. For years, I had seen whispers about walnuts in the research, but when I decided to do a deep dive, the sheer weight and consistency of the evidence was undeniable and, frankly, thrilling. Let's start with a recent, beautifully designed study from 2024 out of Tunisia. It was elegant in its simplicity. Researchers gathered 40 healthy men over the age of 60 and put them all on a sensible, age-appropriate exercise regimen. Then, they split them into two groups. The control group just did the exercise. The other group did the exact same exercise, but with one tiny addition. They ate 15 grams of walnuts every single day. To put that in perspective, that's about half an ounce, just 3 to 4 walnut halves. A mere snack. After only 6 weeks, the findings were nothing short of remarkable. The walnut eating group saw their free testosterone levels increase by an average of 10.3%. For comparison, the exercise-only group saw a 4.3% bump. Let's pause and appreciate what that 10.3% really means. A man over 60 typically loses 1 to 2% of his testosterone per year. So in a mere 42 days, these men effectively rewound their hormonal clock by an estimated 5 to 10 years, but the benefits cascaded through their entire physiology. Their bad LDL cholesterol plummeted by a staggering 18%. Their triglycerides, the fats that clog arteries, dropped by 18.5%. Their good protective HDL cholesterol surged by nearly 20%. And here's a crucial one for how you feel every day. Their levels of cortisol, the stress hormone that drains your energy, promotes belly fat, and interferes with sleep, were significantly reduced. This isn't just about impressive numbers on a lab report. This is the biological signature of renewed vitality. It means having the metabolic machinery for better energy, a calmer nervous system, and a healthier heart. But a 6-week study, however promising, is just a snapshot. I needed to know, are these benefits sustainable? This led me to the WAHA, Walnuts and Healthy Aging study. the gold standard of nutritional research. This was no small trial. It was a massive 2-year randomized controlled study involving over 700 older adults. About a third of them were men, most over 60. The protocol was simple: eat 1.5 ounces of walnuts daily, about a handful, or 10 to 12 halves, for 2 full years. The results were a resounding confirmation. The dramatic improvements in cholesterol were not only achieved, but they were sustained for the entire 24-month period. Here's what amazed the researchers. Despite adding nearly 300 calories to their daily intake, there was no significant weight gain across the group. This speaks to the incredible satiety and metabolic benefits of walnuts. And perhaps most excitingly, after 2 years, the walnut group demonstrated measurable improvements in cognitive function, including memory and faster processing speed. The WAHA study proved that the body doesn't just adapt and stop responding. The benefits are cumulative, building on themselves month after month, year after year, fortifying your health from the inside out. The Nutritional Symphony, a deeper look at why walnuts work. So what is the secret locked inside this brain-shaped nut? It's not one single compound, but a brilliant, synergistic orchestra of nutrients that work in concert, targeting the very processes that are challenged by aging. 1. The alpha-linolenic acid, ALA advantage. Walnuts are the undisputed champions of the entire nut kingdom when it comes to a specific plant-based omega-3 fatty acid called alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. A single ounce provides a potent 2.5 grams. ALA is so critical for men over 60 because it fights a two-front war. Front 1, it fights inflammaging. As we age, our bodies develop a state of chronic low-grade inflammation. It's not the acute inflammation of a sprained ankle, it's a silent, simmering fire that damages tissues, stiffens arteries, and disrupts delicate hormonal signaling pathways. This inflammation is a primary culprit behind testosterone suppression. ALA is a powerful anti-inflammatory agent that helps quench this fire, creating a more favorable internal environment for your body to function optimally. Front 2, it provides raw materials. Your body uses these healthy fats as the essential building blocks for manufacturing steroid hormones, including testosterone. By providing a rich supply of high-quality materials, you're giving your body's hormone factory exactly what it needs to run efficiently. 2. Natural melatonin for deep, restorative sleep. This is a game changer. Walnuts are one of the best food sources of melatonin, the master hormone of our sleep-wake cycle. Melatonin production declines precipitously as we age. A man in his 60s might only produce a quarter of the melatonin he did in his 20s. This is catastrophic for testosterone, because the majority of your daily testosterone is synthesized and released during the deep sleep phases of your nightly cycle. This creates a devastating feedback loop. Age-related low melatonin leads to poor sleep, which leads to suppressed testosterone production. Low testosterone then causes fatigue and low mood, which further disrupts sleep. Walnuts help break this vicious cycle. The combination of melatonin and magnesium in walnuts promotes a transition into deeper, more restorative sleep, allowing your body to perform this critical nightly repair and hormonal replenishment. It also allows your brain's glymphatic system, its cellular cleaning crew, to flush out metabolic debris, leading to clearer thinking in the morning. 3. Polyphenol antioxidants in your cellular engines. Walnuts are overflowing with powerful antioxidants called polyphenols. Imagine these compounds as a team of elite bodyguards for your cells. Their main job is to protect your mitochondria. Your mitochondria are the thousands of tiny power plants inside every cell, responsible for converting food into the energy, ATP, that fuels your entire existence. A primary feature of aging is mitochondrial dysfunction. These little engines get old, damaged, and inefficient. This is a core reason why energy levels plummet. The polyphenols in walnuts protect your mitochondria from the oxidative stress that damages them. But here's the truly exciting part. Recent research suggests these compounds may trigger mitochondrial biogenesis, the process of creating brand new, healthy mitochondria. It's like not only servicing your old cellular engines, but building entirely new, more efficient ones. 4. The essential supporting cast, magnesium, arginine, and gamma-tocopherol. Magnesium. Think of magnesium as the spark plug for over 300 biochemical reactions in your body. It is absolutely essential for energy production. Magnesium deficiency is incredibly common in older adults and is a major, often overlooked cause of persistent fatigue and muscle weakness. Arginine. This powerful amino acid is a precursor to a miracle molecule called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a vasodilator. It signals the smooth muscles in your artery walls to relax and widen. This improves blood flow throughout your entire body. Better circulation means more efficient delivery of oxygen and nutrients to your brain for mental clarity, to your muscles for strength and stamina, and critically, to the pelvic region to support strong erectile function. Gamma-tocopherol. This is a specific form of vitamin E, abundant in walnuts, that is particularly adept at protecting cardiovascular health, working synergistically with the other nutrients to keep your circulatory system healthy and resilient. The Dr. Rashmi protocol, putting the science into practice. Knowledge is only potential power. Action is where the transformation happens. Here is a precise, easy-to-follow protocol to harness the full power of walnuts. The correct dosage. Tier 1, the foundation, 1 ounce per day. This is about 28 grams, or a generous handful, approx 7 whole walnuts. This is an excellent starting dose for general cardiovascular protection and cognitive maintenance. Tier 2, the Vitality Protocol, 1.5 ounces per day. This is about 42 grams, approx 10 to 11 whole walnuts. This is the dose used in the 2-year WAHA study and is what I recommend for men specifically looking to boost energy, improve hormone markers, and achieve the most comprehensive benefits. The strategic timing. This is non-negotiable. To maximize the benefits, you must split the dose. Morning dose. Half of your daily total. Consume your first portion with your breakfast. Add it to oatmeal, yogurt, or a protein smoothie. The combination of protein, fiber, and healthy fats will provide slow-release, sustained energy and stabilize your blood sugar, preventing that dreaded mid-morning energy slump. Evening dose, the other half. Consume your second portion 1 to 2 hours before you plan to go to sleep. This timing is critical. It gives your body ample time to digest and absorb the nutrients, allowing the natural melatonin and magnesium to gently support your body's transition into deep, restorative sleep. The preparation and the critical mistake to avoid. Do. Choose raw, plain, unsalted walnuts. Lightly toasting them at home on low heat is perfectly fine and can enhance the flavor. Do not. The mistake. Do not buy the pre-packaged, heavily roasted, salted, honey-glazed, or candied walnuts. The intense heat of commercial processing can damage the delicate omega-3s. And the added sugars, sodium, and industrial seed oils create inflammation, completely negating the health benefits you're seeking. Smart storage for maximum potency. The healthy polyunsaturated fats in walnuts are delicate. Exposed to heat, light, and air, they can go rancid, which makes them pro-inflammatory. Protect your investment. Store your walnuts in an airtight container in the refrigerator. They will stay fresh for up to 6 months. Or, for bulk purchases, in the freezer, up to a year. Important considerations for your unique health journey. Walnuts are a food, not a drug, but they have powerful biological effects. Digestive health. If you're not used to eating a lot of fiber, start with a smaller dose, Tier 1, for a week before moving to the full Vitality Protocol. This gives your gut microbiome time to happily adjust. Medication interactions. If you take any medications, especially for blood pressure, cholesterol, or diabetes, it is wise to inform your healthcare provider. The good news is that walnuts can often enhance the effectiveness of these medications, potentially allowing your doctor to reduce dosages over time as your own health markers improve. Weight management. Remember the WAHA study, no significant weight gain. The key is to think of walnuts as a replacement, not simply an addition. Swap out a less healthy snack like crackers, cookies, or chips for your daily portion of walnuts. Their high satiety factor will likely lead to you eating less overall. Your timeline. What to expect on your journey to vitality. Patience and consistency are your greatest allies. Here is a realistic timeline. Weeks 1 to 2. The first noticeable change is often improved sleep quality. You might find you're falling asleep faster or waking up less during the night. You'll feel more genuinely rested upon waking. Weeks 4 to 6. The metabolic and energy benefits start to become apparent. Your energy levels should feel more stable and consistent throughout the day. If you have blood work done around this time, you'll likely see the beginnings of positive shifts in your cholesterol profile. Weeks 6 to 8. The hormonal benefits typically become more tangible here. This isn't just a number on a lab test, it's a feeling. It can manifest as an improved mood, a greater sense of motivation, and a welcome return of your physical drive and libido. Months 3 and beyond. This is where the magic of consistency pays off. The cardiovascular, cognitive, and anti-inflammatory benefits become deeply ingrained, creating a new, healthier baseline for your body. This is long-term fortification. My invitation to you. I know it can sound almost too simple in a world that constantly pushes complex, expensive solutions. But often, the most powerful truths are the simplest. The robust body of scientific evidence is clear. The humble walnut is a nutritional powerhouse, uniquely equipped to support a man's health and vitality as he navigates his 60s and beyond. So here is my heartfelt invitation. Make a commitment to yourself. Go to the store, purchase a bag of plain raw walnuts, and begin the protocol. Commit to it for just 6 weeks. That's it. Keep a small journal. Note your energy levels when you wake up. Note your mood and your mental clarity. Note the quality of your sleep. The vibrant, energetic, and confident man you remember isn't a memory. He is still there, waiting. He's just waiting for the right fuel, the right support, the right tools to reignite his flame. You've spent a lifetime building, providing, and caring for others. Now, it's time to provide your own body with the targeted, scientific nutrition it needs to carry you forward into your next chapter with strength, joy, and boundless vitality. Thank you for allowing me to share this with you today. I am truly honored. Here's to your health.